Hello everybody and welcome back. My name is Winback, and on today's episode of Heroes of the Storm, we are going to be playing the recently buffed Valeera, and I am so happy because I get to show my past self up.
10 seconds.
Anyway, this is a YouTube video today, so feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for everybody that helped me get up to that 300 subs. I know it's a pretty tiny number to begin with here, but if that keeps going up the way that it's been going, I can keep doing more and more of these videos each day. So thanks so much once again. And yeah, we'll start it off here. Our team comps are going to be Valeera, Hanzo, Uther, Chromie, and May versus Zool, Deckard, a dead. Oh, no. Yeah, still mega dead, false dead. Medivh, and ETC. Now, Valeera is just the premier stealth assassin, in my opinion. The most fun to play, the most fighting game-esque character in the entire Heroes of the Storm roster. And I really love fighting games. That's kind of where I came from when I started playing video games, and it has traveled with me to this point. So pushing all these buttons with this character, you're seeing me change my sound right now. My apologies. I had to do that in the middle of the game because these sound effects were gone for some reason, but this is the future. Now, one thing that I want to show you guys real quick, because this all happened with the most recent round of single patch buffs. Anyway, Valeera did get a baseline energy reduction to her Q. Now, her normal Q is going to be taken down by 5 energy, and considering that Valeera's entire energy bar is only 100 and she does not use mana, that is pretty significant. Not only that, the level 4 talent has actually been adjusted so that it remains exactly the same in the amount of energy that you are going to reduce the ability by. So technically, the baseline reduction of your energy on your Q is going to give you the opportunity to take different energy talents early on in the game with this character. But the other really busted thing about this character that a lot of people thought was a bug, turns out it's not. This is completely intentional by the dev team. They gave Valeera 60 armor while she is in Smoke Bomb, and that is nuts. So much to the point that even though this was labeled as a 20 talent originally on the patch notes, everybody was like, yeah, that makes sense. And they're like, oh yeah, this is a really strong bug. And then Blizzard goes in here, fixes the patch notes, and everybody starts freaking out because that's an insane amount of armor. And I'm going to show you just how fucking OP that is in this game. So all that being said, let's hop back in here. Now, Valeera, if you're not familiar with her abilities, they are all very quick, they're very mobile, and they all feed into her combo, which is not her trait, but it is a passive that she has. So our Q, when we are unstealthed, is called Sinister Strike. We're going to dash forward and hit enemies in that short little line, and then when we hit them, we're going to reduce the cooldown from 5 seconds to 1 second if we hit a hero. So hitting a hero with our Q means that we can use another Q again 1 second later. It's going to be really good at dealing damage. Now, our W is called Blade Flurry. This is, again, unstealthed W. You can see it right there. It is the only AoE ability that Valeera has. And when I say that, I am kind of telling you to be careful with this ability, because being that it's her only AoE, it costs 40 energy. Being that Valeera only has 100 energy, giving up 40% of your energy bar for some AoE isn't always the best thing to do. Ouch. Now that leads me into our E ability, which is called Eviscerate while we're unstealthed. Eviscerate is the whole reason that Valeera is so much fucking fun. So, Eviscerate has number 1, it's just going to be a point-and-click ability that you use to chop a person for some damage, but these 3 little circles over here are our combo points. If we manage to get more and more combo points, our Eviscerate is going to do more and more damage. I just missed the Sinister Strike on Deckard there. That's highly unfortunate. I'm getting rooted. I don't want to get hit by any more damage, so I need to try to get out of here as quick as I can. Oh, gonna make it out with the stealth and the move speed. That's right. But Eviscerate, you can see down here with the 1, 2, and 3 points, it's going to do increasing amounts of damage the more points that we have, which is awesome. And with the way that we're going to build Valeera now, with her changes, we're going to get a lot of combo points real quick. Enemy team is, well, they're pretty split up right now. So we have a little bit of a chance to continue the fight down here, and it is just fleeting away and away and away. May's gone. We just lost Hanzo on the top side of the map. There's not much we can do with the tiny amount of health that we have, so we'll let it go. Right, but anyway, Eviscerate, you're going to want to stack your combo points quick. You're going to want to land abilities the best that you can, and then you're going to want to slap a low health target with that nuke, the best that you can do. Right now, we're just shoving it into Deckard on the backside here with all of our knives and our dashes and our stabs, and it is working wonders. Now, what I'm going to lead into here is our trait called Vanish. This is going to be on an 8-second cooldown, and you can use this ability both to prepare for a gank, to prepare to do damage, but you can also use it in the middle of dealing damage because you have access to a lot of stuff when you are in Vanish. Vanish is going to replace all 3 of your basic abilities with openers, and these openers all have different utility to them. So our Q is called Ambush. Ambush is going to let you do another nuke of damage, so your Q is just going to deal damage, but it's also going to reduce the armor of the person that you hit by 10. So once you hit someone with Ambush, once you open up on them with that, you are going to be able to have both you and your team deal an increasingly big amount of damage to them. I don't know what that jump was, Hanzo. I think, okay, you're gonna live. This is me trying to go a lot more in with my teeny amount of health bar because my teammate was making a bad decision. Now, Ambush, it's probably going to be the least used of your openers, but when you are in the middle of chasing someone down and you just need that last little bit of damage, Ambush is very, very good at helping you do it. It's really awesome just how good it is at chasing people and killing them. Now, that being said, it is, again, the lowest use that you're going to get of these openers. So we'll talk about, this team fight that's erupting as Falstad just wants me, chasing me down, focusing on the May now. We did take out the Zool, so we've got the numbers here. Even though we've got teeny amounts of health, I can pop these squishies fairly quick. Medivh trying to block all of our damage, and that's just not working out for him either. It's like Birdman's going down, and Deckard Cain is going to get stunned and not take the portal. Could you imagine not taking the portal? Both Falstad and ETC eating it on the backside of the fight. We don't even really have to contribute a whole lot more because we are full level ahead of the enemy team right now. If they try to step up, they're just going to die. And we did pick up the newly buffed smoke bomb, which is going to create a big old bomb of smoke that when we are inside of it, we are going to be completely unrevealable, and we're going to get 60 armor. Holy fuck. Now, Vanish, like I said, is, I was already talking about the openers, wasn't I? But Vanish, since we didn't talk about it, you're going to go cloaked, you're going to be completely unrevealable for 1.5 seconds when you vanish. And then, upon doing that, you have access to your openers. Holy ass, brother. You just got destroyed on that. Looks like ETC might join him next. We're going to get the fade away. Wave of light to take it down. Are you? Oh my god. And the Gust is going to save. Well, no. The Gust isn't actually going to save Deckard. It was a good try, but you should probably have gusted us into the wall instead of towards your teammate, who we eventually murdered in the crosswalk. Pretty spooky stuff there, buddy. Now, Vanish, on top of giving us our openers and that 1.5 seconds of unrevealable, we're going to gain 20% move speed while we are close. So that's not quite movement speed, but that is much more than your standard unmounted speed. So you can go real quick, you can reposition for fights real fast, you can chase people down nice and easy, and it is just going to be your best form of movement on the character, apart from her teleport, which you get by remaining in Vanish for 3 seconds. So when you are invisible for 3 seconds, your openers are going to teleport you to the other side of the target that you go for. In this case, Medivh, I am using the Garrote to get right on the back of him to make sure he can't use his abilities. ETC gonna mosh absolutely nothing, and Zool is gonna be the next one down here. Gotta get my 60 armor on the smoke bomb and take out the Falstad as well. I am absolutely killing these people. We traded Uther for Deckard, Zool, and Falstad, and now it looks like no, there is no cow on the menu. Beef is off the menu for tonight. So much stunning and damage.
Like all the others.
The steak is on the grill, everyone. And it is tough. Anyway, so now our openers, since I wasted so much time talking about our trait, our W, since we already talked about ambush, our W is called Cheap Shot. Cheap Shot is going to blind people for 2 seconds, and it is going to stun them for 0.75 seconds. We're just looking for a cheeky gank right now. I'm sure someone's going to make a bad decision. There he is. Gotta go ahead and silence him so he can't immediately portal out, but it looks like my Uther was just a little bit too slow on a stun to make sure he died. But that is okay, because he is definitely going to have to back, or he is going to get shanked, just like this bird. Ooh, my man. That temporal loop. Just absolutely inescapable. Team is ours. Enemy team thinking that they can go for a camp here while we're all on the point. I'm gonna rip the smoke bomb, get the 60 armor, and stand on the point while my team gets in there and does the damage that they need to do. Maybe trade off. You can stand on the point, right? Yeah, there you go. Taking out the Deckard on the back end, and then the Zool is the last one to go down. You cannot do that as the enemy team, 12 to 15, and you have that many of us in your face. It's just not going to happen. Now, our final opener is called Garrote, and it is our E ability. It is going to silence someone for 2.5 seconds. Mainly, we want to use that on Medivh these days, because stopping him from portaling and shielding is going to make his life an unholy hell. Another temporal loop. Yeah, poor man. That poor man has just been absolutely shredded this entire game.
Not be stolen from me.
Birdie can't take it. But that 2.5 seconds of silence on Garrote is also accompanied with a damage over time. So the ability can do the most damage of your openers on top of the silence that it's doing. It's just a more delayed damage. Zool can't even possibly comprehend how fast he died there because it was stupid. Just that ice wall catching him directly in the butt. Good stuff. I absolutely love it. My team is working so well together with all the CC, with all the picks, absolutely wrecking this game. Now, our talents, I'm going to give the build to you real quick here, just in case we hit the marker. But I'm taking Vigor at level 1. We're going to generate 3 additional energy per second, and we're going to get 120 maximum energy after gaining 20 blows. You can't be here, friend. We used the silence on him that time to make sure that he couldn't E away, and now he's trapped between 4 people on our team. He's just going to get looped again, and there's really possibly do to get away. He would have had to E immediately and get away from my my Garrote, and then Gustus, our entire 4-man squad that was there. Nope, nothing on the mosh pit there. Using the ley line to try to get away. Not super sure what ETC is doing. Zool is going to get taken out again. And ETC and Uther just punching each other. ETC not realizing that he cannot do that. Now, Vigor at 1, we're taking Initiative at 4, which is new. Well, new for the build, not a new talent. Mutilate at 7, which is not new. Smoke Bomb, Strangle at 13. We're taking Seal Fate at 16, and then at 20, we'll take Elusiveness for the additional movement speed. We have got 3, count them, 3 altars channeled right now, and the enemy team is 2 levels down and a 10. Absolutely frying that chicken up again. Nothing that they can do. Now, the quest component for a level 1 talent, getting those globes and making sure that we can kill people more often by using our abilities more often is just, especially with the way that our new energy is working on the new energy cost of our Q is absolutely insane when we have all this extra energy. It's fucking amazing, and it feels so good to be able to just throw abilities out all the time. At level 4, since we got initiative, what's going to happen now is that our openers are going to give us 15% move speed, and they're going to give us 2 combo points every time that we hit with one. So no matter what we're doing, if you hit D and then you hit any of your abilities, you're getting 2 combo points, and you only have to hit 1 Q to get a full eviscerate. And then you have lots of energy left to go in, kill off the rest of the target that you're chasing. No ley line. No ley line. He was still like 10 seconds away. Blown apart. Ouch. It's too quick a game. I couldn't even talk about the build. Oh my god. But initiative really, actually, very, very good talent, especially with the way that energy works now.
MVP.
But I killed so many people. I don't understand. How did I not make it? It's okay. I got Cannoneer. 40% core damage done because I channel objectives. I'm a team player. Here is the 14-0. Like, yes. That's how many kills Valeera should be. No, that's probably not true. This is probably a bit of a stomp, so my apologies. That number is skewed. Mutilate's not going to change from the previous time that we played Valeera. She's going to be doing 125% damage every time we hit a Q, but the range is going to be reduced. Nothing new. Still lots and lots of damage on an ability that should be on a 1-second cooldown. 13 is going to be your counter tier. The reason I picked up Strangle was just to make sure that Medivh or Falstad have their abilities reduced pretty significantly. 40% spell power gone is nuts on those characters. If you're playing into like a Zul'jin or you're playing into a Tychus or something like that, I definitely recommend the blind increase, because that's a 4.5 second blind duration on whoever you hit with your cheap shot, which is nuts. 16 is going to be Seal Fate. We're going to deal 50% additional damage and generate additional combo points when we use that against silenced, rooted, or stunned enemies. And since 2/3 of our opener kit do those things, we're always going to get an additional combo point, deal additional damage with their Q. Not that that's really, the combo points aren't super necessary considering that we've got initiative, but if we ever have to use Q after using ambush or just kind of a non-vanished Q, say on like an Uther stun, that's still going to give us the additional damage and the additional combo points that we can't get. So with both the 4 and the 16 talent, you're always giving yourself the most quick opportunity to get 3 combo points and really just shank the person. It's fucking amazing. No, 20 talent would be Elusiveness, which is going to make us over mount speed while we're in Vanish, because it's going to give us an additional 20%. We're going to have 40% increased movement speed all the time while vanished, which is so stupidly strong. I can't even explain to you anything else about it. I mean, that's just it. You should understand movement speed is ungodly strong, especially when you can teleport onto whatever target with whatever opener you want to, because you'll basically just be stealthed all the time looking for opportunities to pick and kill people. It is nuts how good that 20 talent is, even though I didn't get to pick it in this game because we were just 32-6. Holy shit, crushed that game. Whew. Again, the whole build of Vigor, we've got Initiative, Mutilate, Smoke Bomb, Strangle, Seal Fate at 16, and then 20 is Elusiveness. The other buff that Valeera got that I didn't talk about because I don't think it's really relevant is that Stealthy, the other 16 talent, got the cooldown reduced from 40 seconds to 20 seconds. This is a button that you hit to get your energy back. I'm not going to say it's useless because I do think that there are opportunities to pick it, but I don't think it's going to be a very viable talent, at least for a very long time, unless someone figures out some sort of special way to play this character differently than her Q build. I don't think Stealthy is going to make a huge impact. So anyway, that's it. I am going to let you guys go for this week. I'll be back next week. There are not too many more changes I am super into talking about, but we might do some Toad Nazebo if that turns out to be. I don't know how I feel about that yet. It's kind of whatever. But yeah, there you have it. See you next week. Thank you again for all the subs, all the watches, all the comments, everything that you guys do, and I will catch you later. Peace out. GG's.